A little more than a month ago, a group of individuals with the goal of premeditated murder traveled from Jacksonville to Tampa to commit a heinous crime in our city. I said at that time that we would make arrests and get justice in this case for all the victims, including the mother of Charles Jones, who traveled from Jacksonville this morning to be present for this announcement. Today, I stand before Tampa Police Major Pat Messmer, Jacksonville Sheriff T.K. Waters, and Hillsborough State Attorney Susie Lopez to announce the arrest of 3 people in the deadly shooting of Charles Jones, also known by his stage name of Julio Foolio. In addition, we have warrants and are actively searching for 2 other individuals in this case. Today's announcement would not be possible without the outstanding investigative work of our homicide detectives and with the assistance of the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office and the ATF. These individuals took extreme measures to try to cover their actions, but they were no match for our investigators. Isaiah Chance, Elisa Andrews, Sean Gaithright, Davion Murphy, and Rashard Murphy are all accused of playing a role in Jones's death and are all charged with 1 count of murder in the first degree, premeditated with the discharge of a firearm, and 1 count of conspiracy of murder in the first degree, premeditated with the discharge of a firearm. Chance, Andrews, and Gaithright were arrested over the weekend in Jacksonville. Davion Murphy and Rashard Murphy are still fugitives of justice, and we are working closely with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office.
Yo, what's good? So, y'all saw the thumbnail, y'all saw the title, and so they found 3 suspects and arrested them for the murder of Foolio. And honestly, I think it's a sad situation. And they're saying it's members of the crew ATK, I guess, dealing with youngin' Ace. And, you know, he been dissing and doing the most lately. And so I think it's sad because, once again, it's one of those situations where you lose 1 life, and then in this instance, you lose 3 going to the penitentiary. And so that's 4 in total. And it's sad because it's more power in people. I've said in many videos how it's better to get 1/2 of a watermelon than 100% of a grape. But then when we're believing in these images, when we're believing in this symbolism and believing in these video lifestyles that we have to operate in a certain type of way, then it's just a sad situation. And for me personally, I really believe it's a sad situation because it's one thing to be ignorant, but then when you know the truth and when you know better, then it's you operating in a stupid type of way. Or if you're like the manager, you're the owner of that, then you're operating in a manipulative way. And the reason why I say that is because you have hip hop owners, rap owners, or I'm trying to say owners of record labels, and they know that we don't want to spread the message of murder. They know we don't want to spread the message of hate and violence. I mean, granted, given that the situations and the conditions that people are in the poetic type of way, they are artfully representing or designing or showing us the lifestyle or showing us the culture that they live in. That's one thing, you know what I mean? And if you can present it to the people in a way that they want to consume it, in a way that they feel good, and not to discredit the millions or thousands of people that they are able to entertain to be able to have a good night without anything falling off, you know, salutes and hats off to them. But at the end of the day, when we look at it from a cultural standpoint and the ignorance that's looked at upon other cultures looking at this, then it's not something that we want to see. So, I mean, rest in peace to Foolio. But yeah, they just caught the people who, and I saw the video. It looked like, by them, catching license plates and phone logs, the murder looked sloppy. And I'm just state that it is what it is. The murder looks sloppy. So these suspects probably going to be found guilty. Okay? But you do get your date in court. But a sad situation, but it's a great situation, and maybe a piece of closure for Foolio's family and his camp and the people that he rocked with, that they found the suspects responsible for his murder. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe.